Hello and welcome to the channel. Let's take a look at the story briefly. Well, Laconco is back on YouTube and now she has her own channel. Is there something to look forward to? Well, it looks like it is. Well, there is Laconco coming in and giving us the tea on her relationship with Zuma, guys. We know she does talk about other things, but it all leads up to Zuma. And it looks like whenever things get shaky, she always goes back to that mystery relationship or whatever you may call it. According to her, she doesn't know what she's in. Okay, let's take a listen at some of the clips. Of course, people had a thing or two to say. Some enjoyed it, while lots of people felt like, listen here, some things should be kept private. Secondly, Zuma is a prominent public figure, and to know such details, and then she's just embarrassing herself that she got played by an elderly man as a person oyichichi.
He says, "Kodwa uyaphila ngithi yeah, listen, uma ngabe ungangitshela ukuthi ubani ngizolivala lolu cingo." That's me. And then he says how uyakhumbula ukuthi wawukade usemcimbini kwakhona insizwa ehlele eduze kwakho yacela ukuthatha isithombe oyacela ukuthatha umfanekiso nawe. And then I'm like, remember now it's 3-4 weeks. So I'm not recalling, even though I'm very curious if the president calls me, uzothini. And then he says how insizwa yakazuma lena. Ngithi Zuma ke phansi ekandla insizwa kagcina amazwi no Mamzobe. Enkandla awukhumbula ukuthi ngithi oh action ayibo sawubona sengithi angikushayele engizofika. I think he gave me a call beginning of October, because our first, I would say, date was on the 18th of October 2011. And I called him and I said, listen, no, I'm lying. I said, listen, no, I'm lying. I couldn't call him then, so he called me.
How does the relationship start? How does the romance start?
I actually don't remember.
Am I the only one enjoying Laconco's YouTube channel? Like, am I the only one enjoying her narrate the story? And maybe it's because I've never heard her narrate anything about UJZ, so this is all new to me. And she's a good storyteller. Like Laconco, we even saw her diaries during The Real Housewives. She will get you intrigued in the story, bunch. So I'm enjoying, and maybe because I'm telling you clearly, but I'm enjoying how she's narrating, including pictures, taking us through the timeline, and clarifying things that have maybe never been clarified before. I am enjoying watching it.
No lies detected there. Ulasi is a great storyteller and she is funny. Guys, please go and watch her videos. She now has 2 on her channel, and subscribe as well. But what is notable is that she switched off the comments, because they were coming for her and her stories. There are loopholes in there, and there were things that made her look like she was enjoying the attention of an older man. And there is no way in her story where she considers the fact that Jacob Zuma at the time was already married with multiple wives, and the fact that he was way older than her. She doesn't consider that, but rather is in awe that he is giving her attention. Is that a red flag? But the other thing that is a red flag that has come out, the cultural mamas have called her out for lying that she was the leader of the maidens back in Pietermaritzburg. They are saying, yes, she was one of the prominent girls, but she was not elected as iqhikiza officially. Was this a misappropriation of the title, or she felt that she was older, therefore she was the leader? What is going on? Let's continue with the rest of the views.
Listen, one thing about JZ is a gentleman. I'm just speaking with insizwa like yasenkandla. It's not the president from the beginning. And then abesathi hayi ngokuchathela ngelilanga cha ntombi bengithi nje angishaya ngibingelele lizothi ibhanwe maselihleli ke sengibuyile ekhaya bese ngiyakuthinta kuhlangana amehlo. Bese ngathi mina sharp. Hey. Guys, that's a first year student. Do you get me? You can't be normal. The whole day, because ngenza my assignments, ngaloga out, because what? Blackberry, and the Blackberry, yeah, it's 100%, it's 50%, it's one we fight charging, so it's 100, so we keep charging it's 1%. Show page we Blackberry, but a president just called me go on a long show Blackberry. And then he calls me, our first date. It's on the 18th of October. It's around 6 o'clock. Then he takes me to his office, the presidential office.
I'm just here to share my 2 cents, not that anyone asked for it. I don't think everything is podcast worthy. I don't think everything deserves to be on a podcast. Then kukho lo usisi ke ngoku ubethanda na nalatata ubesiphethe a couple of years ago. Hayi uthi usithi ku for you page abeyibeka into ba wamfuna wayeshimile uthi for you page kube kuvela yena ekhala ngabantu ababemfota ngeBlackberry. Like everything, my thing is your entire brand about this specific individual? Are you gonna build your entire brand around this specific person? Season bani wesi story. In fact, I don't think, let me speak for myself, I don't think abanye abantu basayikhalela la information. Sesivile mos right. Yintoni ngokuyohlalisa kwi podcast? Please make me understand, guys.
One thing, guys, about imali iyagezana. Well, money will make people attractive. Ulasi calls Jay-Z, as she says, a very young man. He calls him Insizwa, right? And she goes on and says good things about him for most of her content. And in the next video that she recently released, she talks about how she moved on after that relationship didn't work out, how she became the presenter that we find and the reality TV star that we find. So check that out as well. But all in all, she didn't say anything bad about Jay-Z, but it's just the constant going back to the story. It doesn't put MKP in any bad light, but considering that he is a married man with children, old enough and even older than her, I think this topic is good to be put to rest. What she has been good in is not exposing her own son so far. Let's see how the story continues, because it looks like that podcast is still going strong. So what else is she going to share? She's been giving interviews to Unozipho. She's gotten her own podcast as well, if you know Unozipho from the Mami Club. And we've seen also other, can I say celebs? Okay, let me say well-known people, all right, such as Opalesa. They have also joined the YouTube platform on their own channels. Check them out. And Ulasi has also joined. I hope she's not gonna be a one-hit wonder like her friend Umgeu Ayanda Ncwane. Ayanda Ncwane came in and gave us quotables, and the next thing, she was a no-show. Alright, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for joining us in this video, and I will see you on the next video.